DoorDash marketplace is the key to survival, for survival. It's just gone out of days of sitting around in the crib, turning on DoorDash and just seeing what a good order come through. Some people may be blessed and have an area that's decent like that, that's still, they're in a good market and so happy to live right in the heart of the marketplace, and they can turn their phone off. They don't have to care about acceptance rate and all that other stuff and just leave it rolling. But a lot of areas is just not like that. I'm sorry, it just is what it is. We got to play with today's times. And why? Because back in the day, and I don't want to be that guy who always keep talking about back in the day, back in my day, but it is what it is. What saved us back years ago, almost 5, 6, 7 years ago, is that the base pay was higher. The base pay has failed to hell now. It's ugly. So we just can't play off base pay. Yes, customers was tipping more frequently, but technically they kind of been tipping somewhat the same. I mean, don't get me wrong. Probably some customers are tipping less than they used to, or the tipping phenomenon is going across where every place in the world is asking for extra tips. So that hurt us too, but it is what it is. But knowing where to make your money at doing the on-demand food delivery apps is key now. Now, earlier today, I did a live ride along in what people call O Block in Chicago, Illinois. Now, for those who are not from here, O Block is a section out south that has become recently, in the last 10 or so years, has become very popular for our young to older generation of rap scene. So pretty much last 10 to, I can almost say 15 years, a decent amount of rappers have came from out of there, from the Chicago region, and it's became popular around the map. But if you ain't from here, you would know that the two things is what O Block is. One, it's a low income area. It just is what it is. And two, it's an area that does not have a lot of restaurants slash grocery store slash things that'll help you make money off DoorDash. And that's anybody who's living here knows that off the top of their head. I'm not even from out south, and I know that. I'm from out west, but I know that that part is just, it's not the neighborhood's fault intentionally, but it is what it is. You gotta play the marketplace how it is. So people keep using this joke online. Oh, you scared to go to O Block and all that. I mean, it's another hood. Don't get me wrong. Stuff happens everywhere, but I know for a fact those two things I just named, that it's a low income area and there's not a cluster of restaurants that makes it convenient for me to make money. Those are the two biggest things. No matter what my acceptance rate is, what other thing, I cannot make orders appear anywhere. So being in that area and trying to work, and I have to make a living for my family, does not make sense. And that applies anywhere. Now, don't get me wrong, in that same lab, I went to a different area and didn't get any orders anyway, but I went to, they had a peak pay, and it was, the afternoon was a bit iffy, but just to, you know, for reference point, people I've seen on my other labs that the areas I choose to get, I get orders way more frequently. Let's just leave it at that. Then it is what it is. They play games, and now this is what it is. It goes by tips, and it also goes by where you can get orders from. It has to be restaurants, it has to be customers ordering the food, and it has to be places where you get the food from, or the grocery stores or whatever. Those two have to exist. And you have to do some research. You just got to stop being lazy and get up and do your research and see what's shaking. You can see where to go to do it. If you're a grocery shopper, if you're on an on-demand food, on-demand shopping page or whatever you want to do, you have to know where's a cluster of grocery stores or partners, where they at, so you can position yourself by them. Position yourself by a Target or well, you can't do Walmart no more, but Target, 7-Eleven, whatever they let you do. Shopping page. I'm a little off because I don't do shopping page like that, but I think DoorDash still partner with I know for a fact they still partner with Walgreens. I think they do with Jewels, but I don't know about all. I think Family Dollar too. I think I had a Family Dollar a couple of months ago. But you gotta position yourself somewhere by those locations where you can get orders. Same with the food delivery. If you do food delivery, you have to position yourself where you can get not just one place you get orders from, but multiple places, where like a triangle or a square, preferably a square of restaurants, meaning like 5 or better. But you know, sometimes it just doesn't work that way. where you can get orders from. You gotta position yourself. Position is key. There's no way around, especially in today's economy. I know some people like their comfort zone. Some people like to just be where they're comfortable at, and you know, I get it, but it just doesn't always work that way. I'm sorry. In the middle of a desert, you gotta go where the water at. If you hot, if you in the middle of the ocean, you gotta go where land at. It just is what it is. You have to go to where the money is at, or you ain't gonna make it out here, man. You just gotta shake it. I'm glad I got to prove that. I did get one order, but it wasn't worth it to me. But it's just like, yeah, I knew this was gonna happen because there's nothing around here. It has to be places where you get your money from and get your orders from. Just is what it is. Sit back, do your research. A quick little tip on that: download the DoorDash customer app and see what restaurants are in your local locations. They got a little map on there to show you. It show you clusters. You go find out where them clusters at in them areas. Try to schedule there or go dash there, and I promise you, your money will increase, or at least the more frequency of you seeing orders. But if you go somewhere that only got one restaurant and nothing else around, it doesn't make sense. Don't do it. And that's why I'm not jumping on Walmart's part either, because most of the Walmarts buy in the areas, there's no restaurants around now. So I was like, I can't dual app like some of these other, you know, content creators can do, because they buy at Walmart and a bunch of mini malls. It's not like that. I mean, I guess it is one. It's like one, but it's not enough. It is not. I don't like the general area, so I may not make that much money. So, but it is what it is. But that's me doing my marketing, doing research, and been doing this for years, so I know what's up. But you gotta do your research, see what's up. But just don't fall, just don't hit start and walk out the door. It just ain't finna take you nowhere. That's all I got for y'all. Hey man, if y'all made this far in the video, hit that like and subscribe to your boy. I go live a lot. I'm just gonna keep using that. Just go live a lot. Check it out. If you see me live, hey, come say what up. Come ask questions. I got a good crew, the people that be with me, that they know they've been doing this for a while. They got good answers, and it's been a decent little crowd, man. Y'all enjoy if y'all slide for a minute. It don't matter, a minute, a second, or whatever. It's up to y'all, man. But y'all be safe out there. Hustle out. Peace.